So another game, another dump for Michaela Timson. Another dump. So Michaela Timson is now, this is what, her third game in a row of 0 minutes. Michaela Timson, I don't think she has played. She played 4 minutes against Seattle. It has been 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks, Michaela Timson has played 10 total minutes. And this was garbage time minutes. So since the 24th of August, which was 5 games ago, Michaela Timson has played 0 non-garbage time minutes. And for me, I'm very, very... not that I'm concerned, but like, I am actually concerned. I'm not gonna lie. I'm concerned for one major reason, is I'm scared that the Indiana Fever she's going to be a member of the Toronto Tempo soon. Because there's this coach does not trust her. Stephanie White does not trust Michaela Timson. And it's one of those things where you kind of know it when you see it, when coaches just don't want a specific player on their team. There's no way Stephanie White wanted Michaela Timson. There is absolutely no way. Like, I genuinely think this was Stephanie White doesn't pick the players. I think this was a front office organizational pick, putting Michaela Timson on the team. I don't actually think Stephanie White wanted Michaela Timson, because you might be saying, oh, she's kind of lost on defense. Yesterday was a game where they could have used KK. They could have really used her yesterday, because it's not like she's going to struggle on Kat Westbeld, who wasn't hitting jump shots. We watched 7 or 8 minutes of Dantas and Bree Turner lineups. That's a lineup that should not happen, even though it didn't do too badly. But if you look at game logs of KK Timson, you're looking at some games where she had 14 minutes. She played 14 minutes in a win against the Aces. That's not an easy win. She played 22 minutes in a comfortable blowout win against the Sky, and she was really good in that game. Obviously 0-0-0, but she played 14 minutes in a close win against the Wings. Like, that Wings game, the Wings got back into that game. Like, that was absolutely... Or was that one... I can't remember which Wings game that was. There was one that was kind of close. Then there was one that the Fever way had. I think that was the one that was kind of close, where she played 14 minutes. She was our best player against the New York Liberty, right before the All-Star break. And then she got benched the next time they played the Liberty. And then she played 17 minutes in a win against Chicago. She struggled against the Phoenix Mercury, I will say, the last time. But the Phoenix Mercury were running with small ball lineups. They were going small ball. There was times where it was Dewana Bonner and Alyssa Thomas. I'm sorry, I saw Dantas guarding Alyssa Thomas at one stage. There's Dantas is shooting, she's shooting one of the worst. She has a effective field goal percentage of 35. Her effective field goal percentage is a joke. It's 35% on the season. So we're out here looking at a player who can't play offense, can't play defense. And it doesn't matter, because she's still going to get trust over KK. Because if you guys look again, Dantas played 8 minutes yesterday. Albeit she was +6. She was +6 because other players were hitting shots. She's unplayably bad. She is unplayably bad. And KK, I said it before the game. People were like, oh no, they need to play KK. But it's there are times in games where you can. And I just don't see the Indiana Fever winning in the playoffs. Because I think KK is a player that the Fever could, without question, use. They could use her. There's no doubt about that the Indiana Fever could use KK. And you just know she's not going to play. You know she's not. Because she's not trusted by her coach. And then, at the end of the day, she's not going to be anywhere near the rotation. And it's gotten to the stage now where you can't play her. For the rest of the season, you actually can't play her. Like, does she play in games against the Lynx where it's looking like we're good? Where it's looking like we're going to lose? No. Like, I understand not playing her in some games. But, like, we're down 20 points against the Valkyries. Why not just put her on? I understand we came back and all that. But, like, who's to say we wouldn't have come back with KK? And I think I know the big reason for why KK is not playing. I think I know the big reason why KK is not playing. The big reason why KK is not playing is that the Indiana Fever are running a junk defense. They are running a bullshit junk zone. They're leaving players open. There's no real philosophy. Well, sorry. There are philosophies they have, but they're giving teams open shots. And the problem is in a junk defense, a lot of the time, communication, defensive instincts, defensive awareness, and court awareness is king. And in Michaela Timson's, regardless what you want to say about Michaela Timson, her court awareness is non-existent. Her court awareness is non-existent. Like, she is, like, she's lost. Like, there's no other way to describe KK Timpson when she's like having to play off the ball. Like, she is Nalissa Smith-esque. I never thought there was going to be a worse off-ball defender than Nalissa Smith. And, like, for me, the hierarchy of the worst off-ball defenders I've ever seen in pro basketball. There's Nalissa Smith, who I had at 1. It's KK above Nalissa Smith. Caitlin Clark is there or thereabouts. Kelsey Mitchell is not much better. Kelsey Mitchell's terrible off the ball. But Nalissa Smith is the worst I've ever seen. She's literally the worst I've ever seen. But yeah, it's just a pity. It's a pity that the way things are going right now, it's looking like she's done. She's not just done for a few games. It's looking like she's not going to play for the rest of the season. And I have a feeling that she's not going to be a member of the Indiana Fever next season. I have a feeling. That's a bad feeling I have. I have a really bad feeling that the Indiana Fever are going to let Michaela Timson walk in one way or another. Whether that be trading for another vet, whether that be letting her walk in the expansion, I think it's more likely they protect her. Realistically, it's more likely to protect her and then try to get a second-round pick for her. Stephanie White does not like young players. It's very, like, Veronica Burton barely played. Like, Stephanie White doesn't like raw players. Not even young players. She doesn't like raw players. And that's the scariest thing when it comes to Michaela Timson, is that she's raw enough that I don't think she'll be in Steph's system. However, I think where she improves on that is overseas in Europe. However, I don't think the Indiana Fever organization are even going to be watching games in Europe. I don't even think they're going to be watching games. So she could be dominating for Prague in EuroLeague. And I don't think they're going to be watching. Even though I don't think she's going to be. I think she's going to be like a squad player for them. Like, that Prague EuroLeague team, like, they won it last year. So it's not like it's a bad team. Like, Bridget Carlton's gone over there. Bree Jones. It's a pity. It is a pity. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.